Pinellas County woman is looking to help others through her own experiences with suicide and mental health. Tiffany Mills' nonprofit, Signed with Love, began with her placing handmade signs on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Her efforts led to permanent plaques on the bridge with a suicide awareness hotline number. She now spreads her message of love with personal signs in Pinellas County and other small acts of kindness. Mills herself is a suicide survivor with a mission to make others believe in their own worth.
It just felt like it was something and someone every other day, and it was just digging at me because I was like, okay, that was almost me at one point. I sat up there at one point and contemplated that.
Armed with markers and construction paper, Mills created the first round of signs she eventually taped along the skyway, complete with her personal cell phone number. She says within the first 2 days, she received hundreds of calls and messages.
It's a very personal situation to go through, and I feel like if you're struggling with it, then why not have somebody that's actually dealt with it and can respond immediately versus I know there's times where people have called different hotlines, and they're put on hold.
When the homemade signs were torn down, Tiffany began reaching out to the Florida Department of Transportation for a better solution. In a few months, permanent plaques were installed along the skyway with the sign of love and hope and a number for someone struggling to call for help. Since the permanent plaques have been placed, Tiffany has shifted her focus to other areas around the county. She places signs with messages of love around Pinellas for people to remember they are loved and have a place on earth.
And I started doing all of that because once I realized that these signs in just this one specific location made a difference, just one spot. If I could go further, if I could take these signs to different places, what other differences can I make? How many other lives can I help? How many people can I impact? I can't change the world. That's something I've always said. I cannot change the world, but if I can get one person to understand that they are worthy and that they matter and that their life and their existence and everything about them as a whole is important and they choose to stay, I've changed that person's world.
Signed with Love is a nonprofit organization. Every penny donated goes to funding a patient's therapy sessions, doctor's appointments, medication, and even funds for Tiffany to use her personal vehicle to take folks to appointments. Throughout the pandemic, Tiffany says she's grateful to help those in need struggling with their mental health any way she can.
Because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It might be a very small light, it might be really far down, but as long as you stay and you keep walking to get to that light, you're going to get to the light. You just can't sit and stay still and stay in the same spot. You just have to keep going.
In Tampa, Daisy Ruth, 8 on your side.